All right, tech investors, buckle up. The question on everyone's mind: did AMD deliver? The Q4 numbers are out, and the analysts are dissecting every single detail. But before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's address the elephant in the room. Can AMD truly compete with NVIDIA in the red-hot AI chip market? This is the multi-billion-dollar question that's driving AMD's stock price and, frankly, your portfolio's future. So, is AMD a rocket ship ready for liftoff, or a falling star about to crash and burn? Let's find out. Now, Benzinga's been stirring the pot, highlighting the bulls and bears on a range of stocks, including AMD. But it's not just AMD they're looking at. Tesla, Palantir, Ford, even XRP are in the mix. And get this, they're pointing to a viral Jack Dorsey video as a potential catalyst for some of these rallies. Dorsey? XRP? What's going on here? We'll unpack that connection, and more importantly, see if it has any real legs, or if it's just another social media-fueled pump and dump. Remember, social media hype can be a dangerous game, folks. Don't let FOMO cloud your judgment. Hold on a second. Before we even get to the juicy details, there's a potential red flag. Access to this page has been denied. That's not exactly a confidence booster, is it? Is this a technical glitch, a security issue, or something more sinister? Could this be a sign of wider problems with the information flow surrounding AMD? We need to consider this because reliable information is the lifeblood of any investment decision. If the information is blocked, it impacts our ability to make informed predictions. Okay, let's assume we can access the information eventually. What's the direct impact of these Benzinga reports? Well, for you and me, the investors, it's all about the immediate impact on our portfolios. Bullish reports can trigger buying frenzies, driving up the stock price. Bearish reports? They can send investors running for the exits, causing a dip. But remember, these are just snapshots in time. Short-term fluctuations are part of the game. The real question is, what's the long-term trend? It's not just AMD that's affected. These reports create a ripple effect across the entire tech landscape. Financial media outlets pick up the stories, amplifying the reach. Social media explodes with opinions and debates. Brokers and trading platforms see a surge in trading volume. Think of it like a pebble dropped in a pond. The waves spread far and wide. And that wave can even impact NVIDIA potentially if the AMD reports are negative. Investors may flock to NVIDIA. It's a complex web of interconnectedness. Zooming out even further, these reports have socio-economic implications. Investment decisions based on this information can impact individual wealth, for better or worse. Wide swings in stock prices can contribute to market volatility. And the coverage of companies like Tesla and Ford can influence public perception of the EV market and the automotive industry. It's all connected, folks. Your investment decisions don't just affect your wallet. They contribute to the overall economic ecosystem. Now, let's get back to AMD specifically. A top analyst has weighed in ahead of the earnings, and this is crucial. Their sentiment, whether positive or negative, can send shockwaves through the market. Are they optimistic about AMD's prospects in the AI chip race? Do they see AMD gaining ground on NVIDIA? Or are they raising doubts about AMD's ability to compete? This analyst's opinion carries weight, so we need to pay close attention. The analyst report will likely delve into the competitive landscape between AMD and NVIDIA. This is the heart of the matter. Is AMD innovating fast enough? Are they capturing market share in key sectors like data centers and gaming? Or is NVIDIA maintaining its dominant position? The answer to these questions will determine AMD's future trajectory. If, according to analysts, AMD is losing ground, it could indirectly benefit NVIDIA's stock as investors see NVIDIA maintaining its dominant position. Here's why this competition matters. If AMD struggles, it could reduce competition in the AI chip market. Less competition can lead to slower innovation and higher prices. We need a healthy rivalry to drive progress and keep costs down. The more companies that compete, the better the technology will continue to improve, and the faster it will improve. This is very important for both the consumer and the company. Finally, let's not forget the human element. A company's success or failure can impact job creation and economic growth in the regions where it operates. If AMD thrives, it can create new jobs and opportunities. If it falters, it can lead to layoffs and economic hardship. The stakes are high, folks. These are not simply numbers on a spreadsheet. They represent real people and their livelihoods. Speaking of individual company performance, the article mentions a significant sales drop in Germany for Tesla. Now, this could be a temporary blip, or it could be a sign of deeper problems. Is it competition from other EV makers? Is it changing consumer preferences? Or is it something else entirely? We need to dig deeper to understand the underlying causes. Comcast also gets a mention, with a downgrade from Scotiabank due to broadband losses and pricing pressure. This highlights the challenges facing traditional cable companies in the age of streaming. Can Comcast adapt and remain competitive? Or will they continue to bleed subscribers? This is a crucial question for investors in the media and telecommunications sector. Ford's weaker-than-expected 2025 guidance suggests potential challenges in the company's future performance. Are they struggling to transition to electric vehicles? Are they facing supply chain issues? Or are they simply being overly cautious? We need to analyze their strategy and execution to determine their long-term prospects. While AMD is showing positive data center growth, their gaming revenue declines significantly. This indicates a reliance on a single sector and vulnerability to fluctuations within that sector. This is a major risk factor. If the gaming market slows down, AMD could face significant headwinds. Diversification is key to long-term stability. Palantir's reliance on government contracts makes them vulnerable to changes in government policy and budget cuts. This is a double-edged sword. Government contracts provide stability, but they also create dependence. Palantir needs to diversify its customer base to reduce this risk. The article also mentions inflation fears, rising interest rates, and potential impacts from Trump-era tariffs. These macroeconomic factors can significantly impact the performance of the mentioned companies and the overall market. We need to keep a close eye on these trends and adjust our investment strategies accordingly. The economy has a direct correlation to how these companies perform. It's crucial to remember that analyst ratings and price targets are opinions, not guarantees of future performance. Investors should not solely rely on these. Do your own research, consult with financial professionals, and make informed decisions based on your own risk tolerance. The XRP rally is fueled by a viral video and potential tariff relief. This makes it a potentially risky investment as it is based on speculation and external factors. Be very careful with XRP. It is a very volatile investment. The article mentions a viral video influencing XRP's price. This raises the risk of market manipulation or the spread of misinformation by influential figures like Jack Dorsey. Be wary of social media hype and always verify information before making investment decisions. The internet is full of inaccurate information, so be skeptical of what you see. The article mentions the image being created by AI. There is an ethical consideration of transparency in disclosing the use of AI in creating content and potential biases in the AI algorithm. We need to be aware of the potential for bias in AI-generated content and take steps to mitigate it. So, what's the verdict on AMD? Is it a buy, a sell, or a hold? The answer, as always, is it depends. It depends on your risk tolerance, your investment goals, and your belief in AMD's long-term potential. But armed with this information, you can make a more informed decision. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay informed, stay disciplined, and good luck out there.